Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot. So this is going to be your weekend read from August 30th through September 1st. And just a heads up, Uranus goes in retrograde. We'll talk about it, we'll get into it. But before we get started, I just wanted to extend a huge thank you and a huge hug to each and every one of you guys. This channel would not be what it is without each and every one of you guys. And seriously, hitting 500 subscribers and then looking at getting it monetized and seeing it grow for all the likes, the shares, all your comments. It has been so incredible. And so thank you guys so much for lifting me up. I hope these messages lift you up as well. And it really fills my bucket to resonate with you. So thank you guys so much. So that's it too. Now that we are into monetization aspects, just a heads up, no pressure, but as I start getting into things, I have activated the super thanks. So if you guys would like to help with contributing to the channel to help us grow, that way I can continue to make good videos for you guys and continue to invest in the channel, by all means, every little bit counts and every bit is appreciated with gratitude. And then also too, I have opened up a spring store too. Basically I'm also on top of being a videographer, I'm a creative arts healer with a focus on art and music, I'm sure as you guys can tell in these readings. So I also do graphic design as well as I do photography. The graphic design that I do is more on empowerment and lifting people up. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think of the designs. Also, too, it's a wonderful way to help with contributing to the channel and building the brand as well and supporting the Honey Sea Star. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm just getting started. Totally nervous about it. No pressure. Okay, so let's get started here. So this weekend, we're going to start on August 30th here, where the moon is going to be moving to Leo. Excuse me. And so Spirit, what messages do you have for us, Virgos, to guide us into this weekend, to guide us into that Mercury, don't judge, Uranus retrograde? Oh, yeah. I tell you, I've been so tongue-tied today. So what messages do you have for us right off the bat? Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay, so with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is a link to spiritual power. This is relief. This is where you're going to be seeing a rebound, a slower recovery, yes, but it's a recovery. Every step counts and things will get better. But this is also a point where you're kind of cutting your losses. You're looking at what hasn't worked, what's held you back, and more importantly, you're freeing yourself of that. And like I say, with the moon being in Leo, this is going to help with giving you that confidence and self-expression, and also to help you with that confidence to stand up and be the star of your own show, to not let things hold you back. And so it's a wonderful time too, where the moon is also going to be sextile with Venus, which is currently in Libra. And so that's all about your social life, your love, love and relationships, basically. But what it'll leave you with is basically an internal shine where you'll want to smile more. It's all about harmony in your love life, in your social life, in your relationships just in general. And with the Five of Cups, it came out 50-50 here. But basically, on one side, it basically means that you're still in mourning, essentially. There is a loss, there's a regret, there's a heavy-heartedness that is really there. And what Spirit really reminds us of with this Scorpion energy is to cherish the present. On the other side of it, too, it's about recovery. It's about forgiveness. It's about moving to acceptance for the things that you can't change, changing the things that you can. But more importantly, taking that time needed to heal the deep wounds. And also, too, to make sure that you're walking forward with gratitude for the lessons, for the wisdom, and more importantly, for the knowledge that will help empower you and carry you forward, through your choices going forward is what I mean. Sorry, I got tongue-tied again. Now, I do want to say, too, what's nice is on the 31st, it's a quiet day. There's no aspects changing, so this is going to be very much a pleasant weekend. Not a whole lot of activity in that way, but there will be temptations. Some of us could even be dealing with pessimism or distrust, or two, you could have gone through the week where you've been tested with your faith, been tested by restrictions, by vices, by materialisms, to really go the norm route. What Uranus in retrograde really helps us with on the 1st is that this is an opportunity for integration, for reflection, and for inner liberation. This is about basically smiling at what you've become in this life, how far you've gone, taking a look back at who you were, but more importantly, who you are, who you want to be going forward. And I know with Mercury retrograde, we had a lot of that self-reflection there as well. And so with Uranus going into retrograde, which, by the way, this is going to be a long retrograde. It's going to start September 1st, Virgo season, and happy birthday, everyone. But also, too, it's going to go all the way through January. It ends on January, or not ends, but goes direct again as of January 30th in 2025. So this will be an opportunity that will carry us through the rest of this year. But like I say, it's an invitation to tune in with your heightened intuition, with your knowing, your inner knowing, and the connection with who you are and the potential that exists within you. Uranus basically is known for being the planet of freedom. It's the planet of basically the awakening, or the awakener planet, as some would say. But basically, it's about revolutionary visions and the urge for change, as well as the ability to visualize new possibilities. And so it's kind of known as the freedom of the known. It defies tradition, it embraces change and originality. And for us Virgos in particular, it happens to fall into in our 9th house. Sorry, I don't know why I can't talk today. But basically, our 9th house is our house of higher learning and adventure, just saying. So for those that have been, kind of stuck in their own bubble, or not necessarily getting new experiences, or feeling stagnancy, this will also help you with embracing change and embracing that adventure within you and igniting that fire to feel and experience new things. And so it creates changes related to how you experience the world around you. Now with the 3 of Wands, this is about commercial success. I mean, oh my goodness. So for those, what I see in this in a lot of ways, career-wise, is what I'm looking at, is there's been some temptations, especially with financial strain aspects, restrictions, vices, social norms, if you will. And basically what Uranus being in retrograde is going to help you with is really embracing the defiance of the known, defiance of tradition, but most importantly, to go your own way, to embrace your own originality. And for those that have been doing that either through entrepreneurship or through commercial aspects, whether you're going for a new career path, following your heart basically, and making decisions with the heart over the head in that way. And kind of, like I say, this is kind of the battle of the devil, and what I see in that is the battle of the head and the heart, and finding that balance, but releasing those chains. What Spirit is reminding you of with 3 of Wands is that you are one step away from success. Heads up, just in case we get distracted, I happen to have Champ over here. He's been a professional flower designer today. Some things may not be quite right, so if you see them moving over here, we just have some last minute changes. But really what Spirit is saying here is that now is the time to explore new territories. You really truly are one step away from success. And this truly is your liberation. This truly is your rebirth. This is the start of something new. And also too, it's the start of a new phase, the end of an old phase. And this is where you really truly are standing in your power as the Empress, and you're letting go of that conflict, that need to, be overguarded. Really truly as well, what Spirit is also reminding us of here in this is that you choose love. You're standing in your faith. You're standing in your beauty, in your motherly nature of fertility, of nurturing, and also too of creativity. But really truly what it's brought out in you is you're standing in your strength through your tenacity. through your vigilance. What I also see in this is that you have also been waiting. You've kind of been in this point of suspension. What Spirit is saying that is that truly friendship, new situations, new harmony, if you've been dealing with this type of controversy, this type of upset, basically this type of, piece of the past that's been, excuse me, I don't know why I can't talk, but that's been causing you, this type of conflict that's been causing you to be on guard or be overprotective, that's coming to an end. You're walking into basically a season of harmony, a season where you absolutely will have options. Just be careful of the decoys, of course. But more importantly, like I say, this is an urge for change. And you have the ability through this retrograde to really visualize those new possibilities. And this really truly is the freedom of the known, embracing the change and shining in everything that makes you uniquely you. Now, what I also wanted to kind of touch on too is that with Uranus being in retrograde, this is a time where you may very well experience eye-opening experiences that inspire you through self-reflection, through horizons, broadening your horizons, trying new things and new experiences that will essentially inspire you to lay the groundwork to hone in I cannot talk, oh my God. To hone in your skill set. Oh my God, one more time. Skill set. Oh boy. Okay. Help support me here, guys. Give me a like or even just a laugh in the comments below for my tongue-tiedness, because this is ridiculous. But basically, it'll help you with laying and inspiring you to lay the groundwork to hone your skill sets, pursuing that degree. If you're finding that during this retrograde, you're going to go back to school to get some advanced certifications, advanced degrees for something that you've always wanted to develop your skill set in, or to seek out mentorships to help you learn different pieces. If, say, it's entrepreneurship, say you've got a really great business idea, a really great product, seeking out that mentorship that'll help you with the marketing piece, to help you with laying down the paperwork aspects, with like getting it as an LLC, for instance, learning your tax aspects. This is the time where really you'll be inspired to lay that groundwork to pave the way for a stable foundation and a firm foundation going forward. Now, with the Page of Cups, this is like a new opportunity. Like I say, this is a new adventure. You've got an innocence about you, but more importantly, you've got a focused imagination. You're also highly tuned in. You're using your intuition. You're sensitive to the signs around you at this time. And absolutely, you're using your poetic aspects as well as your psychic intuition to guide you through this. Your artistic intuitions to guide you through this for what you're wanting to dream. But also, too, what the page represents is inspiring news coming in. And with the Libran energy here, that is where the scales are balancing in your favor. This is truly the fool's journey. This is a new start, but more importantly, it's unlimited potential. And like I say, with Uranus in retrograde, this is all about defying tradition, being able to, basically take freedom from the known and utilize that revolutionary vision within you that you were born with, that's been guiding you, that's been holding and lighting that fire within you and keeping that burning. And it'll basically kind of flare up with this Uranus retrograde here, where the urge for change, the ability to visualize new possibilities will come to the forefront. And like I say, this is seeing the potential that you have, the connection to who you are, knowing who you are, and the potential that exists within you. And so, like I say, if that resonates, by all means, please help like, share, subscribe, help get this message out. Wow, again, tongue-tied. Message out to as many Virgos as we can. That way we can help lift each other up, help inspire each other, and help support each other along our journey. This is gorgeous. Wow. And like I say, this is a new start. You've got unlimited potential. Your heart is light as a feather. You are ready for this adventure. And more importantly, Spirit is saying, Spirit is walking with you. Spirit is guiding you every step of the way. But also, too, everything is ready. What Spirit is saying here is you have taken the time of self-mastery. Now is the time to manifest your ideas and put your ideas into practice, because everything is ready. So this is gorgeous. Like I say, if this resonates and just trying something new, and you would like to help support the channel, give it a super thanks. No pressure, just saying this is a wonderful message. And like I say, take advantage of this Uranus retrograde. I'm trying so hard not to say Uranus. I'm just going to say it right now. But this Uranus retrograde, oh my goodness. With this freedom planet, utilize that energy to help you and guide you along the way of what you need for this new start. Okay, so I did want to go ahead and also look at the Herbal Witches Kitchen Tarot. Know what I meant? I'm just going to give up. The Herbal Kitchen Witches Tarot. There we go. With the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse, this talks about expectations of reward without labor. This almost speaks of entitlement or taking shortcuts, poor work or poor work ethic. And so what Spirit is kind of saying here is now is the time to really put in the work. The moon here is basically saying that things are not what they seem to be. There is some illusions surrounding you. And now is the time. That's why it's so important to really connect with that heightened intuition, that heightened knowing at this point. Because there are certainly deceptions around that will steer you away from your dreams as opposed to towards them. So be careful. Use your discernment. Be careful of who you trust, who you open your arms or your words to or your mind to with sharing your ideas, and also to your heart. But like I say too in the previous reading, don't be too overguarded. I feel like that's really calling in as well. Because really now is the time of celebration. Now is the time of reunions and friendships. Now is the time of group collaboration and socializing. Okay, that also fell. Okay. Sorry, there's a bit that fell out here. So, okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups. Cups don't ask. Seriously, I don't know what my problem is. The Eight of Coins with the poppy. And then also the Nine of Coins. Wow, okay. And then the Nine of Cups and the seven. Wow, okay. I can really do Roman numerals. Forgive me here, guys. I swear. This is almost worth just re-recording. But I'm not going to. Spirit wants these messages, so I am going to get them out to you as best as I can. 7 of Coins and 8 of Coins. There we go. But this is beautiful. We've got 7, 9, and then also 9 and 8. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. You are basically at this point where things are one step away from success. But basically what this says is that, now is not the time to ease off. Now is the time to keep working. And Spirit wants to remind you that your hard work absolutely will pay off. There will be financial gain. You are manifesting your goals, and it's through your hard work. It's not through the shortcuts that are where it's going to pay off. And I think maybe that might be the thing. What I see in the career path-wise is, a temptation of say, giving up on a dream and getting, cut your hair and get a real job comes to mind, or is what I'm hearing. Basically, instead of, continuing on an entrepreneurship aspect or continuing a side hustle that you've always believed in, that you've always had passion about. What Spirit is saying here is taking a shortcut, or say even too, like gambling, winning the lottery, taking high risk. What Spirit is saying is no, be careful of that, because those are delusions. Those are the decoys. Through your hard work, through your patience, through your diligence, that is where your period of prosperity will be coming from. And that will be where it's coming in from. And Spirit also wants you to know you are indeed reaching your goals. You are seriously, guys, I'm sorry. You are indeed reaching a point of financial freedom. And that really is true health and wealth, right? It's not how much money you have. It's the fact of how much money you don't owe. You have the freedom. And as they say in money management, cash is king. not necessarily to be an abuse of power, but truly when you don't have other stakeholders trying to take their cut, you get more freedom, you get less binding. You also don't have those types of protections, like say from the bank. So pros and cons, just weigh those at, to what they are and what you will. But that's also where, taking advantage of this Uranus retrograde, seeking those mentorships, seeking that higher degree, especially because this retrograde is falling in our 9th house of higher learning. That's really going to help you with achieving what you don't know and setting yourself up for success. But really, truly, like I say, this is the long road. There are no shortcuts on this. And so this is not the time to give up. This is the time where you need to be focusing, or you are truly focusing diligently on your new career, on your new education, on your goals, your long-term goals, and you're mastering them. And with the 9 of Cups here too, Spirit is reminding you, trust. Your desires truly will come true. This is an attainment to happiness, to success, to pleasure, but it's also about manifestation. And with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this is the start of something new. This is an opportunity. This is a creative energy, and it's good news. It's inspiration. And so, like I say, with this Uranus, as we close out this weekend, this is an opportunity for integration, for reflection, and for inner liberation, and to smile at what you've become. To tune in to that heightened intuition and that heightened knowing and connection to who you are and the potential that exists within you, within each and every one of us. And so, like I say, Uranus is really going to play tribute to us, Virgos, especially with it falling in our 9th house of higher learning, to really urge us for change, to give us the ability to be revolutionary visionaries. Give us the ability to visualize new possibilities, but also to recognize and to hold the potential that truly exists within each and every one of us. And so, another piece that I wrote down with this when I was meditating on this was, not only is Uranus the planet of the planet of freedom and freedom from the known, but it also is a time that asks you, it may have been hard to give up on an old dream, but doesn't this new world feel better than the old one? And that's an important question to ask yourself, basically. And that's where Spirit is saying, choose the new. Choose the new. Don't take the shortcuts. Don't take the easy route or the temptations of decoys of easy solutions. The long road will pay off for you, and it's because you're following your heart, you're following the guidance of Spirit, and you're following the dreams that truly are built and meant for you. They're what you are and who you're meant to be and what you're meant to provide others in this life. And with the Knight of Swords, basically expect change to come in very fast. This is an opportunity also too that's going to come rushing for you and rushing towards you. And it's going to basically require bravery. And with the Chariot at the end on the bottom of the deck here, this is the time where really it's a point of focusing your energies. That change is coming, change is going to come fast. But more importantly here, this is the time to utilize that willpower, to utilize your ambition, to propel you towards your success. And as a side note here, like I say, especially with Uranus really embracing, our 9th house of higher learning and adventure, expect travel with this. This will be movement, and you very well could be moving here too. And so if that resonates and you feel comfortable, share your story in the comments below. Let us help support you, because it can be scary, but change is also good. But when it comes in fast, it sometimes can be overwhelming. So if you need support, if you need a little help with, a little extra hand and a hug to basically let you know we're here for you, we got you, we won't let you fall. Now is the time. Put a comment, share your story in the comments below. But like I say, we're ending it out at the bottom of the deck too with the Star. This is a positive outlook and hope for the future. And like I say, with the moon being in Leo, giving us that confidence, as well as the moon being sextile with Venus during this time too, where it's all about harmony with yourself, with inner liberation, with your social life, with love and relationships, especially during this crescent or this waning Leo moon here too. Now is the time really truly to smile at what you've become, because this retrograde for Uranus this year, that will carry us through to the end of the year, like I say, all the way through January 30th of 2025, truly is an inner liberation. This is about you. It'll make you smile more at who you've become and how far you've come. And like I say, with the star, this is hope. This is hope for the future. This is contentment with where you're headed. This is healing from the past and letting go. And this is a renewal. This is not trying to take take shortcuts. This is not trying to take the easy way out. This is truly following your dreams. And what I see in this is that what you're trying to do isn't easy. And it certainly is not for everyone. It's meant for you and for you alone. But you will inspire others through what you do, through what you give to the world. And this is a renewal. And so if anyone has been feeling really, tried and tempted, basically coming out of this week and headed into this weekend, now is the time where that will be renewed within you, that hope, that inspiration, and also too, that healing, that hope for the future, that positive outlook for the future and where you're headed and what you're building. Now, I do also want to go ahead and pull some spirit animal totems. See what additional guidance we can gain from our ancient ones here. And so, Spirit, please guide us. What animal spirits can help walk us into this Uranus retrograde? And for those that have been dying for me to say it and giggling along the way because I'm doing it in my head too, no judgment. This Uranus retrograde. I'm such a kid. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Okay, so we pulled the owl. Oh, this is beautiful. I love that. And true story, if anyone has ever seen a snowy owl, put a heart or put a comment in or share your story in the comments below. True story. So for me, I rented a beautiful farmhouse out in Vernon County in Wisconsin, and basically it was an old 1880s farmhouse or farmstead. It was absolutely gorgeous with all its corks and patina. But we had this beautiful barn right across the hollow, as you would say, or the hogs, or on the other side by the hog's back. And for those that don't know that, Google what a hog's back is and put a comment in the or share it in the comments below for everyone. You can laugh at me for my farm background. But either way, here I was working from home, and my window overlooked the barn area. And I kept wondering, because I wasn't really paying attention, but I had all these cars driving by, which on a country road doesn't happen. And they were all stopping like right by my barn. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? This is very bizarre. Well, we had a snowy owl visit us in the Kickapoo Valley, and it was absolutely beautiful. True story, I was there for 12 years. Only year I saw a snowy owl. And out of all places, he graced my property that I was renting. For 3 days, I got to see him and hang out with him. And so out of all spirit totems, this one by all means was just, it gave me goosebumps in such a good way. But what the owl represents is magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Like I say, use your discernment. Not all temptations will be real. Some will be decoys. But let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Now is the time to claim it. And if that resonates, like I say, help, like, share, subscribe, or give a super thanks. But either way, all of your help to support the channel with growing will help us with creating more videos and putting more messages out there to help lift each other up, help support each other along our journeys, and also to help connect us so that we can go through this journey together, because we are stronger together. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we had a few fly out there. Oh my goodness. And they are all feline. Take that for what it is. But wow, what powerful feline magic here. Okay, so we've got the black jaguar, we have the snow leopard, and we have the lynx. And so the black jaguar is the old soul. Also another one of my favorites. I can't remember what reading I did it in, but I do have a story in about a black jaguar as well. I'll save that one for another day, or go back and listen to, I think it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, towards the middle of August anyway. But I shared a story in regards to it. It was gorgeous, I'm just saying. But either way, what this says is you walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. And so like I say, now is the time not to give up. Now is the time to know that through your hard work, through what you're building, is your true path to success in this life. And with the snow leopard, that is all about self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. And if that one resonates, by all means put a heart in the comments below. For me, I just got goosebumps here, so I'm just saying. And then with the lynx, this is about being the keeper of secrets. Take time from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. And so again, this Uranus, I'm just going to say it, retrograde is all about reflection and inner liberation and an invitation, to tune into that heightened intuition, that heightened knowing. You see other secrets and you keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. And like I say, I mean, these are such powerful totems here. If these resonate with you guys, by all means, please like, share, subscribe, help the channel grow. That way we can get this message out to more Virgos. But either way, if you feel comfortable, share your story in the comments below, because what I see in this is somebody that is so powerful and has something very important to give to the world here. Now, for anyone that is feeling any chakra blockages, especially with, coming out of this last week here of really truly embracing that new, letting go of a dream and embracing this new life and really seeing this new world and seeing, more importantly, how much it has changed your life for the better. By all means, this is chakra blockages can really help with letting that energy go, with getting it moving again, and just more importantly, realigning it so that you can walk in the flow and aligned with the universe. Also, too, as a reminder, sound baths, or with any type of sound bath or water baths, too, salt baths, for how cleansing they are, especially for letting and releasing energy. They'll also help with replenishing. Water holds that memory, and so make sure to drink plenty of water to cleanse, detoxify along the way. And that way, when your chakras are realigned, you can replenish that energy and rebirth that energy within you while you're in the flow. And so what I've got here, or what we pulled in this reading, is an E, an F sharp, a G, and an A. We've got 2 E's actually. So try and fiddle around with those if you practice music therapy or music theory at all, any type of improv. Try playing around with those for any type of chakra realignment. What I do see is there are some root chakra issues that possibly you guys could be feeling, as well as some crown issues here too. But then I also see the heart in here with the temptations. So if anyone is struggling between the top and the bottom, as I like to put it, this is a great way to help you with realigning and reconnecting those energies so that you're in the flow and you can walk through this retrograde here fully aligned and ready to manifest, because truly everything is ready. You are ready. And so I hope this message helps. And like I say too, if this message resonated, by all means, please like, share, subscribe, give a super thanks any which way. all of your help is really what's made this channel grow, is what's made this channel what it is. And so I really, truly cannot express my gratitude enough to each and every one of you, because you guys make the difference in this channel. You guys make the difference in these readings each and every day. And so I hope this reading helps. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. Most importantly, though, remember your story is yours. Take care, love and light, and I'll see you in the next reading.